Hey, how is everybody? So I wanted to share my thoughts about this, and I have a question for you. This will be a short video because I got to do some running around. My wife and I are going to dinner in Blanc tomorrow. It's like an all-white secret dinner party thing. Let me know if you've heard of that, by the way, and you've gone. This is our first time. But I wanted to jump on and talk about all this that's going on with Spider-Man. So you're probably aware that a few days ago it was the case that Spider-Man was no longer going to be in the MCU because Sony and Disney were not able to strike a deal. And a lot of people were like, what? Even I was like, what the? Oh no. You know, I was like, I don't want to live no more, man. Because I love Spidey in the MCU. And I feel like he's one of those characters, along with X-Men and a lot of the other folks, that we've like been waiting to merge into this world of superheroes that we've grown to love for the past, what, 12, 13 years now, right? At this point. So to find that he had been taken away, and then especially to find that he had been taken away from the MCU, given the relationships and the establishment of the character that they did with him, bringing him into the MCU was just like heart-wrenching. And Spidey's one of my favorites, man. I go Spidey, Doctor Strange, and then probably Black Panther. So I was just like, man, I was like, Mama? But of course you guys know that apparently the two have been able to reconcile, and it looks like the family's back together, the gang's all back together. But my question to you is this: if it was the case that this reconciliation never happened and they weren't able to bring things back together, and cross our fingers, we pray and hope that things stay this way, would the Spider-Man franchise, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, would it die apart from the MCU? So here's what I think about this, and I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. No. So I think that the franchise could live on outside of the MCU, especially if all things stay equal. You know, they keep the same production team, the same directors, and of course Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think that it could go on. I think it could do well. Do I think it could do as well as Spidey in the MCU? No. Because I think part of the strength of what makes Spidey so good in the MCU is his relationship to the other heroes in the MCU. He himself is great as a standalone hero, but there is something special about his connection to people. Like, I think Spider-Man's stock went up a lot just from his connection with Tony Stark. I think that really made him a bigger hero within the MCU. So if you take away those characters, if you take away that interaction with him, and then you just have him doing his own movies, and essentially really the only real connection or the only real element of a movie to bring him out outside of maybe a good story is the antagonist, is the villain, it's not enough. There's something very special about knowing that Spidey is connected to the MCU, even if you don't see some of the other heroes in the MCU in his movies. That element makes his character, sorry you guys, I was eating potato chips, elevates his character to me. And when you strip that element away, you diminish him a little bit. It's not to say that the movies can't be good with him outside the MCU. I just don't think they will be as good. So that's my question to you. I just want to share that with you guys and wonder what you were thinking about that. As always, guys, if you're new here, thank you so much. Consider joining the best community on YouTube. Don't forget to check out the videos we have going. Don't forget to check out the Versus videos over here. We're having a lot of fun with those videos, so check those out, guys. I will see you on the next video. Peace.